Hey there. So today we continue graphing, and I love graphing so much. I love graphing so much that I actually thought to wear my graphing shirt today. Normally, I would wear these on the days when in school we're doing a lot of graphing, but since we're not in school, I figured today make a video wearing my graphing shirt. So here I am in my graph paper shirt. I know, super cool. Where can I get one of those, Mr. Neeb? You can't. It's a limited edition. Maybe I'll put it on eBay someday. At any rate, we've been graphing in the form y equals mx plus b, where we know that m is our slope, which tells us how much we move up and down and left and right, and b is our y-intercept. Now you can see a line behind me here where we have a y-intercept of 6. That means that equation would have a plus 6 as your b. Now, remember, on your y-axis, where your y-intercept is, our x value is going to be 0. That's because the y-axis lines up with 0 on the x-axis. So this particular point, the y-intercept, which is 6, has an ordered pair of 0, 6. 0 is your x value on the y-axis, where you have a point of 6. Now remember, the slope tells us how to move along that line, our change in y over our change in x, or our rise over run. And remember, as we look at our numerator of our slope, it tells us how to move up, positive, or down, negative, over our change in x, which moves us either left or right. It's going to move us back and forth. And remember, as we move into the positives, it's going to be a moving to the right, and as we have our negatives, we're moving to the left. So try to remember that. Change in y over change in x. Okay, so far so good. The only thing new for today, and if you get stuck on your homework, you can go back and look at your old videos, but the only thing new today is we have a concept called the x-intercept. Now let's think that one through. If the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis, then the x-intercept would be the point where the line crosses the x-axis. Yeah, you bet. So the x-intercept is going to be that point wherever the line crosses the x-axis. And you'll notice right here on the x-intercept, right here, we have a y value of 0. That's why you see in your ordered pairs, my x is -4, but my y is 0 because it lines up with 0 on the y-axis. So be aware of that when you're looking at your homework today. There's some questions that ask you for your x-intercept. Remember the x-intercept, that's the point where the line crosses the x-axis. So be careful about that. Don't get stuck in the whole idea. Now the x-intercept doesn't show up in the equation. It's the y-intercept that's that plus b. If you had an equation and wanted to find the x-intercept without graphing, just remember, y is 0 for the x-intercept. So you could plug in and solve. So that's all we got for you for today. Hope you guys do okay on this. If you have any questions, as always, if you ever have any questions, please reach out to us and we'll get back in touch. Have a wonderful day.